If you saw the video yesterday, I stumbled upon somebody who had a couple 57 Chevys. They had some old chop top hot rods and just various stuff. There's a Model A in there, a Cushman, all kinds of different things. We came to the conclusion that I'm going back today. They want to sell all of it at once, and I didn't even think about that, but we're going to do a bit of an inventory and have them assign value, and I'll do my own assignment of value, and we'll see if we can come up with something. But what we're on our way to do right now is look at every little piece of what's there, so you'll get a good idea of the inventory too, and maybe work out something where we get the whole thing. I live 1,000 miles from here, so the logistics of getting the stuff to my house would probably be a pretty big deal. I'll have to have some friends involved in this whole equation, but for now, let's get there and look at all the stuff and just see what our options are at this point. We're going to try to work out something here that includes every car. There's somewhere between 40 and 50. See, some of these are just really normal, average vehicles, and they still have to go back on a trailer 2.5 hours from here, so they're genuine expenses. F1 back there, and then a little bit newer one. This truck right here may or may not be going, probably not going, because it's special to the family. And there's a VW convertible in the garage. Everything else goes. But some of them, that's a cheap car. That little Rampage is cheap. The hot rod over there, while it's been cut and stuff, it's got all kinds of Bondo popping out. There's a GMC extended cab, a little Triumph with a small block Mopar, this little Toyota. There's a lot of stuff that we're taking down the average profit per car by hauling away. I mean, that's an F-350. Imagine trying to haul that with your half ton all the way 200 some miles from here. Well, 150. There's a Caddy back in there. There's a 57 Chevy here, which is a two-door, but once again, everything back in here. There's either like a late T or an A rear body that's really, really rusty. Those things these days are just, it's 57 4-door, 52 or 3, let's say, Chevy in the back there. Another pickup truck here, Chevy. I like that one, that Ford right there. There's a 55 behind it, wagon. There's also another pickup truck back in here. There's a little fiberglass body, but down in here, he pointed it out to me a minute ago, but now I can't find it. There's another 55 Chevy in there. So there are two 55 Chevys, and they're both 2 doors. So, the Caddy's like a mid-50s. There's a camper shell. Lord knows what's under that. Something on the trailer. And see, I'm trying to get him to hook me up with a price for every single thing out here instead of just dilly-dallying around, because she wants to get everything gone. That's part of it. She wants to have everything gone, and to get it gone, I don't know what that is, some kind of sedan thing. No, it's a kind of a delivery. That's what that is. There's the Mopar and the Triumph. There's a little cut down something right there. But see, we have stuff like this too that it will probably, honestly, cost more to get it where we're taking it. And I mentioned that I would like to get the old tractor. I will say there are some parts on there that I actually could use. This is an early one. There's no proof meter up there on the dash, the right side lower. That box is cool. This is one of the earlier systems. This is when Ferguson, of Massey Ferguson fame. If you'll see this down here, the early tractors like this, see where it says Ferguson system? That was the first system that they put on these. That they had a problem. If you hit a rock out in the field and it was under power, it would just go up into a wheelie, flip over, and kill the guy who's driving it. The top part appears to be pretty solid. You'll also notice the earlier ones don't have the footrests area here. They also, I believe these are 3-speed instead of, yep. There's a 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you can tell it in the camera. But there's still a lot of stuff that could go onto mine. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. It has a little, can you see that up there at all? I like this though. The real early skinny tires. Mine's are like, I think mine are like 16s and these are like 19s. But I like the little trim pieces, just for no reason. This is probably, absolutely. That's another thing. The clutch on mine is on the left side, and that has the brakes right there. Is the clutch just on the other side? Is it that easy? Oh, one of those I think is a brake and one of them is a clutch. You guys let me know if you know. Wait, no, that's going to the brake. That one is the clutch, and the clutch moves. Still has a starter button here. Oh, it still moves. Yeah, this is very similar to mine in this area. Mine's a little different here. This was made onto a plate that fits further up on mine. Same piece here. Spin that and lock it. Yeah. I like that one. It's kind of a parts tractor though, kind of has to be. I like that though. Look at how straight the bumper is. The grill is straight. The hood, that whole top portion is surface rust, but man, the rest of it's good. Got a big ding right here. The earlier ones also have the distributor way tucked up inside there. It's not out on the side like the newer ones, making it a lot easier. You'll notice also carburetor wide open, no exhaust, so it just goes straight down. All in all though, I don't hate it. But it's definitely parts, you know. That's a smart car.
It ran, that I did know it ran. Don't know anything else about it.
Okay.
The Mini Cooper did run. I don't know, she says it'll still run, but it's got a miss in it.
Now, he passed 3 years ago, and that's when a lot of this stuff getting driven, you know.
Yeah.
The three-wheeler there.
I don't know a thing about it.
Small box Chevy.
UK thing that they had.
Yeah, the blue.
UK. The old trucks and the Volkswagen right in front of you, I don't know a thing about.
Now, first of all, this one, the cowl looks like maybe an A.
Yes, it was.
And the rest of it's just kind of made out of whatever.
It's just built up.
Okay. I'm just getting a little walk around to see what's in it. Still has handlebars because the single wheel. Now, Volkswagen here, let's assume no title or title.
I don't think nothing has a title except the ones I told you.
And that has one of those, that kit back in the day.
Karma kit.
Yeah, it looks like 40 Ford kind of thing on the very front.
Yes, Karma Gia, the back,
it
has the back hatch thing on it.
Oh, okay. Now you still have the Cushman stuff over there. That would be part, and there's a little four-wheeler thing over there that.
Yeah, that's like that. But I mean, I just know that some of the stuff with weeds just took over it.
Yeah.
I actually cleared that out back earlier in summer, but they've already grown back up.
That looks like, I can't really tell from the side, but it might be like a little 5-window.
Yeah, I think it is.
Or, yeah, that's what it is.
Watch your feet on that thing there, because them briars right there will
It'll light me up, huh? That's 3031. Probably 30 if I'm guessing. And now, the very next one is some real early wooden thing with wooden spokes and stuff. That probably is going to come apart as it comes out.
Yeah, it'll probably come apart.
But there's, and this thing, do we even know what it is? It's a...
I think it was a truck. It's some sort of...
Yeah, there's a...
And
And
I
it's
think this
small block
Nissan-
Chevy in it.
This Nissan did run too. And I knew the black Chevy, I'm pretty sure.
Well, hold on a second. The Nissan has a, what is that piece of metal? I don't know what that is. Anyway, this one has
lift gate on
a lift gate on it. That's important to know that.
it. I think the black one ran.
It's like an 88 to 92.
I know that these ain't that they're not gonna sell. I know the purple one ran because he used to drive it up.
That not for sale, that not for sale, that one not
Blue
for sale.
Ford, not for sale.
All right, so this Ford, it's been sitting a long time. This is one of the rougher ones.
Yep.
You look up in there, it's floors are all, but that's what that one is.
But then there's stuff back behind that Ford back there.
F1, I don't know the exact year. Oh, here's the other Chevy I was talking about earlier, 55-ish. Little two-door post.
Yep.
Hard to tell about the rust as of now, but the whole car looks like it's
got
there.
a motor in it too.
Oh, okay.
And
There's a big generator right there.
yeah.
All right.
And the Ford right here.
That's like 51 to 55-ish. And then there's a,
That's a boom truck.
holy hell, that'd be a bear to get out of here.
Yeah, that's a boom truck.
And there's a cow that's either early A or late T. I don't know those well enough to
And
know.
there's another one to your right there, another cow.
Oh, yeah, down inside. Yeah, there's another cow right there. And then the one right there that's the T
Now,
style.
what are these? I know you said these fenders. These fenders are.
My buddy's far more into 20s and 30s than I am.
There's three different ones. This is a different fender than them.
Yeah,
And I think there's all four fenders in here.
I'll kind of get the curve there and he'll be able to tell. He knows a lot of,
This is the. I think this is the front one. These
that's
are,
really common there.
Yep.
Adding pieces on. And all right, so the Ranger, does it have a V8 in it? Because it says 5.0 on the side of
It's got
it.
a V8 in it.
Okay, and now
I'm pretty
no
sure
windshield.
It's still in there. I think the tree knocked it out.
Got a big truck that appears to be a half-ton.
It's a half-ton short bed Ford in the 80s. It does have a built motor in it.
Got some big suspension going on under
Yeah,
there.
it's got some expensive suspension on it, but it does have a built motor in it.
A small
Has
block.
MSD, all MSD ignition
Oh, okay.
and all that.
That's the back of the truck there.
That's the back 8,000.
So that's going to be a 3/4 ton or even a dually job, that one.
Yep.
So you'll have to buy a truck to get that one home. This little thing here, somebody just popped an S10 on the back of it.
Dad's a daily driver.
It's fun.
They took the S10 back in and put on it.
All right, so we.
I don't even know how they'd be about selling this.
Yeah, that's kind of just a little fun little toy anyway. It's not a dollar up
But
car.
the Rampage, I think, does have a.
Rampage does have title. This one back here, do we know what it actually is? Because it looks like somebody was working on it.
I don't know what it is. I ain't 100% sure.
Louvers and French headlights and. Little Rampages. These have those little 4 poppers. 2.2 is it? I think.
Now, one of these S10s came out with a V8 motor. There was only 500 of them made.
Huh.
And if you look right here, this is one. And the other one is right there.
Oh, yeah, I can see the. Oh, that's an earlier one there. This is a GMC Sierra, and that's an S10.
That in there, I think, was a V8 truck.
Yeah.
And like I said, she said inside the building is a lot of the other parts, like there is chrome and stuff. I don't know. There might be intakes and all that kind of stuff.
This one is just the most fun little critter here. It'd probably be the biggest piece of crap, but it sure does look cool.
Yeah.
I'd be in jail by dark. Toyota's got a little flatbed on it and a power gate, lift gate. This must have been one of the work trucks. That's going to be like a 81, 82?
It's actually a friend of mine sold one just like it for $3,500 without the lift gate set up on it.
It's amazing that little bitty motor has that big, huge.
But then there's that on the bed. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. There's no drivetrain in that one. It's just got pieces of wood holding the body onto the frame. F350 here, that's a, is it diesel or gas?
That's 460.
Okay,
I think it's
460.
I think.
That's an automatic in that little Toyota truck. That's kind of unusual.
No,
Probably either a,
I think it's a Power Stroke. 7.3. Watch out for, make sure ain't no wasp in it.
yeah,
I think this is a 7.3 Power Stroke.
okay. So that's gonna be
And
about 90 maybe?
yeah,
1990-ish?
88 or 89.
Yeah, it's gonna, because the headlights were a little weird in that little. Interior's not bad.
Nope.
See, kind of have to figure in the whole cost of trying to get something bigger than the truck we're hauling it with.
I don't know, but there's supposed to be a dump truck in here, but I don't know if that's the dump. It might be.
Yeah, it might be.
I can't tell. No, I don't know if that is or not.
There's some kind of crane in the bed.
Yeah,
Big hydraulic, big
that
thing.
is that's the Chevy 1-ton that her nephew wants.
This 57 Chevy does go.
Yeah, that one will go.
Okay, and then there's a Caddy that I'm not really good with the years, but there's a, I'm coming on back because I'm not that smart. All right.
And see, there's even stuff right here. See here, here's the front end of something right here.
Yeah.
And then it's got the fenders and everything on it.
That looks like it was something else and they tried to mold in like a 32 Zilshaw or something. There's the Scrambler. This is a little two-door. No, I know what they did here. Did you notice this has a truck bed on it?
This was a Cadillac flower truck.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I noticed, I saw that line coming down on the door window and I was like, what in the hell kind of Caddy is that?
And then this,
Oh, that got the Dagmars on there.
I don't know what that is back there. Besides the Scrambler, I don't know what that is.
I'm thinking that's an early 50s Chevy.
Here's another frame right here too.
Yeah.
And then the clip that you were talking
Yeah, there's that rear. This thing looks like it might have a motor in it. I think it does, sitting low enough
that
to.
has a motor in it.
That looks almost like somebody might have
Yeah, they
round tracked it or something. I like those wheels on that one, little skinny aluminums.
Yep. Then there's the old truck right there.
Yeah, Chevy or GMC.
And I don't know what that is back behind it. That old body back there.
Behind that third row?
Behind the truck. I don't know what.
Oh, that one is like an early 50s Chevy.
50.
It's going to be like 50 to 54.
Now the panel wagon thing was
55.
like 55 or the
Well, wait a minute. Let me look at the.
it kind of looked like a but now
That's 57.
That's a 57, but
Yeah.
it is on a four-wheel drive chassis.
Oh, okay. See that chrome tip
Yeah,
on the back?
yeah.
Just exactly like this one. So this one goes too.
Yeah, all this here will go. Everything here will go.
And this one goes and the trailer goes.
Go, but everything.
The trailer won't go.
No.
Okay.
Well,
it's hard.
It might, it just,
Yeah, it's hard to tell with those when you get to like bearings and stuff how long, because if you get out on the road, because that's the only way you could haul this is without a frame on that trailer. And that's the only way it would go on. See, it stops right
Yep.
there. Like a Dodge or something.
but there's another front end right there. And I think that's the front end to that truck right there.
I wouldn't doubt that. It may be like a Dodge Express.
Something.
I may be way off too. And there's a little fiberglass T-bucket. You know those little fiberglass
Yep,
kit car
yep,
things?
there's a fiberglass buck shell.
Yeah, that 57 wagon
Now,
over there.
57 wagon has a different front end. It was like one of the old gassers. They was doing the front end of it.
Oh, like a straight axle?
Yeah, if you look at go over and look at this.
Sitting up real high.
It's got fiberglass front end on it.
Oh, okay.
Something either fiberglass front end or fiberglass hood.
All right. Would she get rid of the tractor? Like, way to take that today? Maybe I could do something where I get the Cushman and the tractor.
Well, there's more stuff. There's whole nother car in the garage that her dad was working on. But
Is that the V-dub they're keeping? Or?
No, I don't. The Volkswagen in there, they're definitely keeping.
But this is all the cars and vehicles right here.
Yeah, but